Did that work? Seems like that might have worked. Unfortunately, the stream will be broken up into 2 streams now. Alrighty. Well, gonna have to wait for people to filter in again. Unfortunately, I've lost my viewers. Alrighty. So, hello, JC. Alright, let's get this. Let us get this. This collector fight ETA 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and I'm gonna start it. Have I done the latest expeditions yet? I have not. And the reason why I have not is because I am still locked in the abyss. Yep, I have been in the abyss for forever, it feels like. Partially because I've been wanting to try to, be on stream for some of these fights. So, while we wait, I'm going to wait just a minute. Run a couple of arenas real quick. Nice that the arenas Oh, network error from my last fight, apparently. Whatever. Wait, is this the 4-star feature that I'm doing? That's not what I wanted to do. It's weird that I can't. I'm not landing the last hit of his combo. So weird. Get a couple of warm-up fights in here in arena. Get ready for some collector fun. Yeah, honestly, like, I feel like it would be nice if they would change the fact that, like, for special quests, like, I don't have a problem with them locking your champs into content in general, right? That's fine. But, like, for big stuff like the Abyss or Labyrinth or something, I feel like there should be a separate allocation for that, where you can, you know, go in, have champs in there, and they're locked, but you can still do, like, side quests and, like, monthly event quests. Because it sucks to, like, you're either forced to, like, rush through it, basically, and, like, have a whole day of just, like, grinding it, which, like, most, you know, people with children or, you know, some, like, people with, like, long jobs that require a lot of hours and stuff, just aren't able to have an 8-hour long day of just grinding out a game mode. So you have to stretch it out over a few days. It would be nice to be able to use your energy in the meantime to, like, do a side quest or to, you know, explore event quest at the same time as doing a Labyrinth or a Abyss type run. I'm gonna do all the Aegons here, just to kind of get the feel for my Aegon fighting. All the Aegons. This is our last little prep run. After this, we're gonna hop in there. Oh, it's doing magic. Other shenanigans. Ruined my day. I'm losing all my people. They must have come to see me do Abyss, and then they didn't see me do an Abyss, so they left. Alright. Well, the time is nigh. Get this Abyss path done. Knock this bad boy out. We did all the Aegon fights. As ready as we'll ever be. More than enough units to pay our way through. So I think the strategy here is go into the fight, start with a heavy attack. I don't think we're below 55 yet. Maybe we are. Cannot miss, be evaded, or auto-blocked. Immune to bleed, poison, stun, incinerate, and power lock debuffs. And then he becomes periodically unstoppable. So yeah, the idea is you start with a heavy and then kind of just go into it. Trying out the, like, you evade the first hit of the special, block like the second two, and then evade the last two and then attack into them strategy. I haven't done it before, and I haven't really practiced it. There's no way to really practice it a ton. So damn. That didn't go as well as the first one. we're just gonna go with the S3, look for the stun, and then just attack into him and get as much damage on as we can. That wasn't too bad, I don't think. I mean, that went pretty well. I mean, as well as you could expect, right? 62 hits. Took off a pretty good chunk, right? I don't know, like, if that's... I don't know if that's good or bad or what. It seemed like it was fine. I guess this is where like Heimdall synergy pays off, because you can tank an S3 here or whatever and then get some more DPS in. That wasn't too bad. I guess he's immune to stun now, is that? Or did he just purified my stun probably? Oh no, yeah. So he's below 40% health, so now he's immune to stun. So I can't do the S3 for extra damage type thing anymore. Well, I mean, still, I mean, it is technically still extra damage, but whatever. You know what I mean. Damn. Don't attack enemy, don't attack enemy. Da! You can't tank his SP3 even if you have Heimdall synergy. I guess I did use Heimdall the first time, but I don't remember anymore. Okay, I'll take your word for it, because I'm sure you're right. So I guess that even if you have it indestructible, it still knocks you out. I mean, it does say it's an instant knockout. Okay. Fair enough, okay. Damn, I need to block that better, because then he's just going to attack me and I'm dead. Need to... It wasn't unblockable, was it? No, I just suck. I shouldn't even try to evade it. I should just try to block it if he throws the S1. That wasn't terrible. Probably should have thrown my special, but his unstoppable kind of threw me off. I was going to throw it, and then I was watching myself hitting into him, and he was not. Should have just thrown the special. Live and learn. But we're close here. We're at 792. What does he do below 10%? Collectors and landed strikes inflict 2 displacement. His block strikes that aren't well-timed blocks inflict 1 stack. When the player has 20 or more stacks, they are knocked out. They cannot be prevented in any way. Okie dokie, so that's just whatever. Instant die, more stuff. Fun. Damn it. Some bullshit. The heavy thing did not work there for me. He didn't attack into me. If he doesn't attack into you, it kind of messes up the flow, doesn't it? Yeah, I was just unlucky on that one. It was like, didn't attack into me, S1, S1. Ridiculous. Unit drop. Fun and interactive content. Damn. Probably should have just attacked into him as much as I could. Just for the damage. We'll get him here in a sec. Damn. I got greedy. I should have just thrown the special one again there, taking the damage instead of trying to back up and come back in for another combo. What's up, Blizzkin? It's good to see you here tonight, sir. How is the job treating you lately? Oh. Yeah, boy. Take that, you jerk. He tried to sneak one in on me there, and I didn't let him do it. Tried to milk me for one more revive, and I said, sir. Not having that tonight, Mr. Collector. It's interesting, I didn't realize that you got all that stuff for doing another path. Is that all from the box? Ugh. We'll open the crystal, because why not? You're getting 4 interns. Thank you, Sean Smith. Those were all from boxes. That's what I thought. I didn't expect that much. Come on, big money. Big money. That is not big money. It's almost just as bad as Falcon. Honestly, the worst part about it is I really could have used that that ISO for when I had Doom that I need to rank up, but now I don't have Doom to rank up. I don't need that ISO. Diablo. Not Diablo, no. Ah. Doop. Well, that was sure fun. Path number 2 down. 3 paths to go. Still got about 8,000 units. That's enough to do at least 1 more path. Should be able to do 2. I did spend like a little over 6,000 units, I think, doing that path just now. I had 14,000 to start. I didn't use all of that on revives throughout the course of that. Because I changed masteries a few times. I actually changed masteries because of war back and forth one whole time that I, was not Abyss related. I had to change masteries to try to help out in AQ attack or AW attack. I had to switch off. I had no suicides on. I had to turn my suicides on so that I could use Korg or Omega for a Korg. All right, buddy. Thank you for stopping by, Sean Smith. It was always a pleasure, sir. So yeah, I'll probably this week I'll spend the rest of the week working on like finishing up event quests and stuff like that, and then maybe at the start of next month's event quest I'll or like from the end of this month's into the beginning of next month's I'll maybe start another Abyss path. I kind of want to do one fresh on Abyss fun, but not so fresh that I start another path right away. Do this really quick. Taking the old Abyss squad. Not too bad, not too bad. That Abyss, though, man, that Abyss will wear you out. I'll say that much. But we're closer today than we were yesterday. Oh, so there's 5 of these, 1 for each path. Each one of them contains a 5-star hero crystal, a tier 5B, T5B, tier 2 alpha, 20,000 or 20,000, 26-star signature stones, and 500 gold. Neat. But then the true prize is, well, obviously the Abyss Nexus Selector. But then these 2 tier 5 class catalysts and this pretty little profile pick. We're going to get there. We're going to get there soon enough. I want to finish 100% of Abyss before, for sure before Act 6 update, because after that, obviously, we'll start into the Act 6 stuff. And a lot of that will be done probably on stream itemless or trying to be itemless. After post update. So, in the meantime, Abyss is the goal. 100%. All right. So, now, let's do this stupid thing. We've got a lot of paths to do still because I slacked off some. Pretty much that's where I was at when I started my Abyss runs. Tough call here because I've got suicides on still, full suicides, so of course, I guess it has to do sort of like with what path I need to do. Or what the nodes are here. Down to the right is Arc Overload and Unstoppable. Chaos and Caustic Temper. Okay, so we're going to want Bleed and Intoxicant and Poison Vulnerability. Alright, so we'll do these top right paths with the squad that I just brought in. Yeah. Omega for the win. Didn't want to throw the F3 there. I wanted to throw an S2, but whatever. Take it. So Collector Bot died today. Sad Collector Bot death. Never to return. Tanalier Taiwan. Squatch. I like Darkhawk for him typically. Usually Darkhawk works alright as long as they don't suck. Oh, I hate how that stuns you. I forgot about that. Alright, here we go. Let's get this going. Come on, dude. Oops. Brand new whip just hopped in. What's poppin', everyone? What is up, Zelda fan? I finished Abyss Collector already, so Path 2 is done. I'll probably be debating on when I will start my next path, which will be Path 3. I think I'll do a little bit more research this time about what's on the path so I can be a little bit more prepared for the fights. Push him back here a little bit. Honestly, I didn't use the Awakened Spidey for a lot of fights outside of Luke Cage. Oh man, now I'm gonna die. But I mean, he worked out pretty well for Luke Cage, I guess. I mean, what else did I use him for? Did I use him for anything else? I probably could have used him for the Collector fight, but I used Doom instead, and I feel like Doom worked really well for it. Did I use him for anything else? I don't remember anymore. Feels like so long since I did some of the fights. Yeah, this Squatch is a pain in the tuchus. I've heard Luke Cage. I mean, I think I saw somewhere like Luke Cage works really well for him. This is mail. Alliance tickets. Greetings, Summoner. We are currently experiencing an issue where Alliance quests are charging more Alliance tickets than specified the selections considering of paid and free maps. While we work through these, we are granting all Summoners 120 Alliance tickets to use. Further compensation will be sent out for the Alliance quest delay earlier this week. Thank you for playing Marvel Contest. Well, that's very nice of them. 120 tickets is actually a pretty good chunk. I mean, you're Italian, not Jewish? What? I don't know what that means. Anyways, yeah, I mean, if you were to buy them, oh, that's not where you want to buy them from. If you were to buy them, $120 is a little bit less than $10, so probably $7.99. I mean, for a lot of people, that's quite good, I would say. This should be an interesting fight with Omega Red. I forgot about that. Oops. Ah, shit. That sucks. That Sasquatch really ruined my day. I'm definitely not wasting revives trying to do a path in this stupid side event. Is there rewards for just a completion of the whole thing? Yeah, just some gold. Son of a beach. Why does Luke Cage work really well for him? Let's go to the same squad. Go down the same path. Hopefully Squatch doesn't get us again. Stupid Squatch. Is it because he tanks his SP3, then you evade and regen his ability and go after him again? Maybe. I don't know. I know there was a video somewhere stating that he worked well for it. I would have to look up the video or whatever just so I understood the logic behind how he works for it. Oh my god, this Sasquatch is just ridiculous tonight. He's got so many hit points. Well, there we go. I assume it's that because that's all Luke Cage has. Same thing you do versus hype. Yeah, I mean, to a degree. You know, he's got the whole exhaustion thing and all that. I don't know if there's something else to the exhaustion that has something to do with the unstoppables or... But, I mean, yeah. Being able to tank the, like, an S3 or whatever is probably useful. We took him down with Guillotine 2099, though. It's a better run. Oops. It's okay, I meant to do that. Lost my combo, which is unfortunate. Damn. Unfortunate that I killed him there. Oh, well, that's fine. Wanted to get my S3 off, but it's not to be. Probably gonna S3 me now. Unless I kill him, which I don't think is gonna happen. Oh, hey, wow, that was nice. I did a lot more damage on the S3 than I thought it was gonna do. I'll take it. Squirrel girl. Yeah, sorry, Amanda, you missed it. I tried to wait for you guys for a while, but I can only wait so long. I'm sorry. It wasn't all that exciting. You can probably even rewind the stream right now. I think I have it. It's set up to DVR, so you should be able to just rewind in stream and see it. It's probably near the beginning of this stream because I think I had to restart my stream at one point. So I believe I restarted the stream like just before I. Eating dinner? What time is it there? Isn't it like 4 p.m. there? Kidding. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It took. I had them already at like 55%. I think it took me like 6, 7 revives from where I was at. So not terrible. Couple of little issues when he wouldn't attack into my heavy. It's 8 p.m. It's far too late for dinner. We eat dinner at 5 o'clock in our household. If you had eaten dinner at a normal, old people time like us, that's not true. I start dinner at 5. What's going on with my stream now? Stream's all jacked up again. Dropping frames again. Gotta be my internet, maybe? I don't really know. But yeah, I felt like it went pretty well. It's all downhill from here until path 4. I don't know what that means. Does that mean path 4 is going to be a pain in the tuchus? Pain in the dupa? Yeah, I get home from work at about 4:45 ish. What's up, Sergeant? Yeah, it's probably just the internet. It's probably doing some crazy stuff tonight. Because it seems like it's... Sergeant Bourne, the man, the myth, the legend. 2 and 4 are the worst. What's bad about 4? What time do I work? I work, normally I go into work at, like 6:30, 7 o'clock, something like that. And then I work till 4 o'clock. Killmonger and Mass. I assume Mass is Massacre. Yeah, you missed the end of it. It happened at the beginning of the stream. Just wrapped up the collector fight. Went pretty well, and then I opened the 5-star crystal. So, for anyone who missed the beginning of the stream, that is joined now, I think that I'll be doing Path 3. Hopefully, my plan is to wrap up the rest of this side quest. I'm not really particularly interested in trying to do more event quest stuff. I tried to wait for you. I did. I started the stream at 9:30, which is my typical starting time. And I didn't begin my fight with a collector until like 10:15 or something like that. Anyways. I got Diablo. I duped my Diablo from the 5-star. It was bad. So I'm thinking if I can wrap up all of this side quest in the next few days. I've got 14 days to do it, and it's all available currently, right? So... yeah, no, I don't think that our incursions would have had enough 5 stars for that, but thanks a lot, Amanda. Way to rub it salt in the wound. So yeah, anyways, the next plan is wrap up the rest of this side quest thing here. And then after that, move into potentially doing Path 3. So yeah, path 3. So I'll have to do some research. What's on path 3? I imagine it'll be the same team that I had for path 2, barring that there's some sort of fight that I need stealthy for. I imagine that stealthy can do is intended for 2, 3, and 4, because you're going through the Luke Cage fight on all 3 of them, as far as I know. Killmonger probably wouldn't be too hard if you had, like, the right champ, right? I mean, who do you bring for Killmonger? None of the normal champs. None of the champs that I would have would work for him, but I mean, there's always the option of, like, Namor, but I don't know. Open up my file here. What does he do? Killmonger. The attacker has minus 100% offensive ability accuracy, except during special attacks. So that's that's the standard skill champ mod. That's interesting. Does that mean that? That means that you wouldn't be able to use, like, Namor for it, because he's reducing his ability accuracy of the damage back. They said to bring Corvus. Where are you? I don't know where you are, Born. Same with Massacre, honestly, but where is Massacre on the path? What do you do for Havoc on paths 3, 4? He's on 3, 4, and 5, isn't he? Or no, he's on just path 3. What do you do for Havoc? Somebody shot off a cannon outside the house. And they woke up all the kids. Well, that's not necessarily 100% true, because I imagine all of the kids weren't asleep in the first place. One of them was probably up. The other 2 were probably asleep, so in reality, you only woke up 66% of your kids. If you count yourself as one of the kids, then you only woke up 50% of the kids. Mass O. Cray. Massacre? I'm Solo Killmonger. No, I think he meant Havoc. Well, for one thing, I don't have Warlock, so I can't do that. As much as I would love to do that, I definitely cannot do it because I don't have him. So it means it will have to be somebody else. Looking at the list here, Massacre. If either champion lands an attack, they inflict a fracture charge on their opponent. Fracture charges reduce block proficiency by 400. If you're there but not there, where are you? Nowhere. At home inside of your streaming studio. Only kids that matter are the littles. The big one does whatever. Your stream is probably more than a couple seconds behind. In all honesty, your stream is probably like 15 to 30 seconds behind what I'm actually saying in real time. By the big one does whatever, is that you that you're referring to as the big one? Oh man. Squatch. Haha, that went well. Haley is, what? Should we, gonna be like 14 now or 13? And yes, she's very tall like her mother. Yeah, that's right, 13 on Friday. You're having some coffee? It's kind of late for coffee, Sergeant. It's like 11:19 at night. Easy peasy. And who is Roblox Cool? I think Roblox Cool is Haley. She's probably going to be taller than her own mom. Maybe. Maybe not. Our mom is not super scary. Don't listen to him. It looks like the Canon woke her. Woke who? Roblox Cool? sketchy. The cannon fireworks did not wake her because she wasn't asleep in the first place, would be my guess. To wake someone up, they'd have to be asleep. She's perfectly fine if she wants to stay up all night. I don't care. Stay up all night. That's what I used to do. Look at me now. Still staying up all night. Zelda fan 3334. I love using Venom the Duck for this Guardian. One special 2 and he's dead. LMAO. Venom the Duck is solid for many things. I have him as 6-star. I at one point had debated on taking him to rank 2. But then I never did. Simply because I had other better options. Let us go finish this top right corner. $2 a.m. I used to stay up. Yeah, I guess I probably stayed up till like... I mean, shoot, when I was in high school, I probably stayed up till like 4 or 5 a.m. most nights. Slept in till like noon or 1 o'clock. What's up, Blaze Fury? Weren't able to join A2 until a couple minutes ago. Yeah, I've heard of these the AQ issues that some people are experiencing. As far as I know, we didn't have any issues with it in our alliance. The latest you've stayed up till is 7 a.m. Does not ever going to sleep count as staying up past 7 a.m.? Because I've done that before as well. I do not recommend that, certainly. When you all get older, you start feeling hungover if you go to bed that late. I don't know about that, but definitely can't quite think straight anymore when you get to a certain age and on a certain amount of lack of sleep. We're gonna save. We're not gonna use G99 in case Sasquatch appears again. I think the earliest I've stayed up to is 4 p.m. 1 month every year in summer, I flip my schedule. We all stay up all night through the day. Is it just like a tradition thing, Zelda fan, or is that something else? Is there another reason that you're doing it? I stayed up for almost 48 hours and I felt like I was gonna die. I mean, when you wake up after going to bed that late, it's equivalent to a hangover. I could never. What's the line? I forget what movie it's from. There's a line about being severe, like basically being dehydrated is the same thing as being a hangover. So if dying of dehydration would be like the worst hangover or something like that. See if we can get the regen here. If this is gonna kill him. Nice. Nice. I actually didn't get as much regen as I would have, as I could have. Not that it matters. During Ramadan makes it easier to fast sunset to sundown. Oh, yeah, no, that makes total sense. I actually know... I mean, I know a lot about Ramadan. I won't say that I'm necessarily friends with a lot of people who celebrate Ramadan, but we do live near Dearborn. And there is a lot of folk there who celebrate the holiday, so I am well versed in the traditions of Ramadan. Whammo. Whammo. Oof. That damage really ramps up. Hard to convert the schedule back. Yeah, I imagine it's similar to like just like in general working like on a midnight shift or something for a long time, and then all of a sudden like switching to a a daytime shift, and it's like, okay, well now flip back to what I was doing. Alright, we're just gonna pop in and we're gonna see what the next path we want to do here is. What does this path do? This path is all buff toggle, unstoppable arc overload. Looks like I'll need we got caustic temper. When you stay up late, you go to bed early the next night, so your sleep schedule stays on tack. Smart. Someday. Wait, what's happening here? That's not what I want. What? Oh. This game's throwing me off here. I still think that this side event is just too many paths. I mean, like, they reduced the amount of paths from when it was Mole Man, but like it's still just too many. Like, it takes so long to explore a whole version of this. And like I want to do like all of them because it's free rewards for like no energy, but like the time commitment to it is just ridiculous because every path takes like 15-20 minutes, and you're talking doing like 25 paths. What is it? 12 12 8 8, so it's 40 paths. It's too much. Like, I'm glad that they reduced it. Don't get me wrong, that's cool. Like, the Mole Man thing was ridiculous, but it's still too much. It needed to be like 6688. Like that's, I feel like, would have been more ideal, or even less than that. 4, 6, 8, 10 or something like that. Like, who has the time to do this, plus do event quests, plus, you know, do arena, plus incursions, but like, there's just too many things. Bottom left, we've got Caustic Temper. So, Medusa, maybe? My issue here is if I run into a Squatch, what am I going to do? Bring Human Torch just for Squatch. Alright, good night, Blizzkin. I'm just going to do one more path, and then I'm going to be done for the night as well. So I'm just going to do this Caustic Temper path, knock that out, get that out of the way. Oops, too early. Yeah, and the ambushes don't help, like... Like, that fight is just so beefed up. Every time that you run into it, it's just pain. And then, of course, servers going down all the time doesn't help either. Who knows? Probably went down again. That's why I can't connect the game right now. Just want to finish this one last Caustic Temper path. I wish I had nothing to do but sit around and play this. That would be the life. You bring Human Torch just for him. You don't have Torch. You don't have, like, anything. What, you know... Oh, he's unstoppable. Perfect. Oh, he's unstoppable again. Perfect. jerk. My goodness. Mr. J. Paul Red. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you as always. Better late than never, I always say. Finished up Path 2 of Abyss earlier. Trying to grind through some of this stupid side quest shenanigans. It's chaos, right? Okay, so like I just had like the worst possible luck of him going unstoppable twice there, because like it could have been anything, but of course it has to be unstoppable a million times. Oh, regen, that's nice. Work on 2 screens and coffee on the 3rd. Very nice. Boom. Wow, that's harsh. Put me on the small screen. That is not nice, sir. Not nice at all. You're supposed to put me on the small screen because you need to really concentrate on your work. It has nothing to do with that not wanting to see me. Just admit it. Oh, damn. Tried to get that one extra one in there. If it makes me feel better, I only watch coffee on my iPad. That makes me feel better. I think. You're so mean to me all the time, Jay. So mean. This is what I get, ask me for a favor, be the leader of the alliance, wah 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 wah, and then now you're gonna be rude to me too. Not cool, dude. Not cool at all. I put coffee on the smallest screen I can find just so that I don't have to see his face too much. It's weird knowing someone, then getting a face reveal of them a year or so later. Yeah, it's true. Actually, I would if you were being nice, I feel like maybe I would think that something was terribly wrong. Like, uh-oh. What's going on with J. Paul? He's being too nice. Favor your ass. I don't favor your ass, as a matter of fact. What's very accurate? It's very accurate that it's weird to know someone for like a while and then all of a sudden be like, oh, that's what they look like. I imagine I would have a similar reaction to having a face reveal. Actually, the other night when N1 and 9 and I did incursions, that was the first time that I've heard his voice. I expected his voice to be a lot deeper. So I was like, whoa, he sounds different than I expected. I was expecting it to be like or something. Of course, my voice is probably not anything like anyone would ever have expected. Right, because you have like this assumption of what a person is or what they look like or anything like that. Do the 9 impression again? Never. Never. Honestly, I expected your voice, Sean Smith, to sound more childish. I was surprised how much like an adult you sound. I was expecting you to sound like a small child for some reason. We very well could have been in the same place. We don't live in the same city. We live in the same general area. We live, I think, like within an hour of each other. Voice reveal. We live within probably an hour of each other. I'm certain we've been in the same places. I'm not certain that we've been in the same places at the same times. Though it's very possible that we've been in the same place, We may have walked past each other and never even known it. Do an impression of what you thought Sean would sound like. Like, hey, Coffee. How's it going, man? Here's what you gotta do for the Abyss fights. That's the best I can do. That's not even anything close to what I imagined, to be perfectly honest with you. But I'm not that good of an impressionist with voices. So, it's a little too high pitched. Like, it's like that, except a little bit deeper. And then probably his voice would be cracking a little bit simply because of like puberty, and his voice is getting deeper. So I'm not. I think that for this voice, for this fight, you wanna. Something like that. I could do like a whole stream in the Sean Smith voice. It sounded better than your preconceived notions of N9's voice. Yeah, well, I expected N9's voice to be something like this. Very deep, manly voice. Just seems like such a tough guy. Also, he didn't seem as angry whenever I talked to him as what I always perceived him to be. I think over text, 9 seems maybe like a little bit more intimidating, or angry or hostile than anything close to what he was like when he was on stream. You ended up on the wrong end? My goodness. Okay. You'll work on what? Not being angry? Or, I don't know what you mean. What are you going to work on? You feel like you might have ended up on the shortest straw. I don't know what's happening anymore. What the hell are you guys talking about? What I thought you would sound like? You sound exactly the way that I thought that you would sound. Have a lovely voice. Now, if we could get you to actually be able to talk on the stream without it breaking up and then not being able to hear each other, that would be perfect. Actually, it seems like ever since I downloaded the... oops. Why do I always do that? I always forget that. Ever since I downloaded the Discord